Inhale the good, exhale the bull. That's right. What it do, y'all? It's Suelo within the booth today of Open Mind Group Studios. And today we're talking about conscious breathing. Let's hop right into it. All right. So conscious breathing. It is exactly what it says it is. It's breathing consciously, right? So we go through most of our days. We don't even think about our breathing, right? We're just breathing. Our body just does it naturally, subconsciously. You know, we breathe because we have to breathe to survive, obviously, right? So, but once you bring a conscious awareness to your breathing, it takes your breathing experience to another level, so to speak. Conscious breathing is basically active meditation, right? So when you meditate, you sit down or you lay down, whatever you prefer, and you breathe. You're aware of your breath. You're breathing in and out. That's what meditation is. You're still, you're sitting down. But conscious breathing is active meditation, whereas you're in your daily life. You're running around, you're moving around, you're up and down, you're at work, you're at school, you're doing whatever you got to do, you know. And while you're doing these actions, you're breathing. You're consciously aware of your breathing. And why this is so significant, so important, is that it brings another level of awareness to your breathing, another level of awareness to your being. It automatically, you get the same benefits that you do from meditation, which I talked about meditation in previous videos, just all the positive and good benefits that you get from it. I read this in a book. It said, breathing is the connection between the mind and the body, right? So we could be doing a task, right? Whether it be at work or whatever, we're doing a task, but we're not actively aware of the task that we're doing. It's just kind of like second nature. It's kind of like subconsciously we're doing the task at work or whatever it may be. And our mind could be elsewhere. Our mind could be running around thinking about bills, kids, the house, anything, you know what I mean? Your mind could be anywhere but where you are right now. So when you practice conscious breathing, your mind is actively conscious, aware of what you are doing right now. It brings you into the present, and that's what it's all about. That's what life is about, is being present, being here right now. You can't be in the past. You can't live in the past. That's the history, and the future is just imagination. All you got is right now. So conscious breathing brings you into the right now, right? So how to do conscious breathing? It's you just breathe. Like, I don't know what else to say about it, but you bring conscious awareness to your breathing is what you're ultimately doing. And let's say you're at work, and I don't know, you work at FedEx and you're putting boxes into a trailer, let's say, you know, and rather than you just throwing the stuff in there and you're like, your mind is elsewhere, you're thinking about, oh, is it almost break time? You're thinking about your kids, about your next paycheck, whatever. But if you breathe consciously, you know what I mean, you bring awareness to the in and the out of the breathing, you almost lose those worries and those stresses instantly. I promise you. You're breathing, you let go of those worries, those fears, whatever else it may be on your mind at that time. When you're consciously breathing, it completely dissolves it. It's gone. You don't even think about it. You're fully present in what it is that you're actually doing. And that's what's beautiful about conscious breathing. It brings you into the present, into what you're doing now. Be conscious of your breath. You breathe in and out as you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. Now, whatever you may be thinking about, you think may be important, and it may be. I'm not saying it is, but now is not the time to be thinking about it. Or it is the time to be thinking about it, but it's not the time to be working. You know what I mean? Like you can't intertwine the two. You have to be fully conscious and present in what it is that you're actually doing right now. And that's what conscious breathing does. It brings you into the present moment, and you're fully conscious and aware of what's going on now, and you're focused on what you're doing now. And it just brings you happiness. It brings you a feeling of peace and stillness, no worries, and you give 100% effort into what you're doing right now, rather than half ass in it, you know what I mean? Like you give full effort and attention to what you're doing right now. That's the benefits of conscious breathing. It's basically active meditation, as I said before. Yoga is a form of active meditation as well, you know, but that's like, it's an exercise and stretching and things like that. But conscious breathing is something you could quickly instill into your daily life starting right now. And it's hard, trust me, it's not easy. It's something I still struggle with. I think a lot of people struggle with, and I'm trying to be more active and more aware of my conscious breathing. It's not easy because it's easy to get wrapped up into whatever, you know, we got a million things. Everybody has their own life. Everybody has their own story. We got 100,000,000 things going on at once. You know what I mean? So it's hard to be consciously present, consciously breathing and aware of your breathing as you're doing whatever it is you're doing, because you do have important things on your mind. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like, do they really matter? Like, is it really that serious? You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, take it lightly, you know, just breathe consciously, because that's what you're doing right now. Be aware of it, like be fully present. You know, we should always be fully present, and that's what conscious breathing does, and that's what I'm striving to do. That's what I hope you can strive to do, is just be fully present. Once you're fully present and aware right now, you're just happy. Point blank period. You're not stressing, you're not worried, you're just happy. You're living life right now, because that's all we got. You know, I might sound like a broken record saying it over and over, but it is. For the present moment is all we have, and we have nothing else. So why not be fully present and aware of what you're doing right now? You know, so conscious breathing, it's difficult, it's tough. It's just simply being aware of the in and outs of your breath, in and outs of your breath, you know. And it may like slow you down a little bit in your movements. Not anything too drastically, but you know, you're kind of slowed down rather than you just pacing and going back, and you know, just your mind racing and your body's doing the same, you know what I mean? But conscious breathing kind of like brings you into a rhythm, so to speak. It's a bit of a slower rhythm, you know what I mean? But it's much better. You feel much better, you know what I mean? Your heart isn't pounding, isn't racing, your heart's relaxed, is beating to a rhythm of the rhythm of your breath, and you're good. You know what I mean? Conscious breathing. That's all I can say. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead, check out the rest of my video series of the Sage Cam. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, check out my Instagram, all that at Suelo the Sage, SueloMusic.com, the OMGSound.com. Go ahead and check me out, man. It's Suelo. Remember, be aware of your breath, conscious breathing. I'm out. Peace.